Alright, so it's been a minute since I've uploaded, but we're back at it yet again. And to be honest with you, I have two boxes that are similar size, and I can't remember which one's which, but we're doing this first. They'll be separate videos because they're such big unboxings, but we'll go ahead and just tear right into this one here. And they both weigh about the same. So, yeah, I really couldn't tell which was which. They even showed up on the same day. So we got the box open. And I tried to clear the desk off, have some more room. But I think it's best we set it on the floor as normal. Okay, I see exactly what this is. Go ahead and lower the camera just a bit. I apologize for the blinding light up there, but anyway, these are packaged very nicely. So this is going to be another game pickups episode. Wow, okay, this is going to be a long one too. Let's see here. I'm trying to figure out how to cut this without messing up the game cases, because it is quite literally a solid block of games. So this is a very interesting way to package them. It's probably the smartest way since, you know, it's so many games. We'll go ahead and tear the plastic. I'll probably, just so I'm not taking up too much time, I'll get them all out of the cases and then go through them. Yeah, so this is going to be a long video. We have a piled high stack, so we'll get right into it. I tried to keep them face down just so I'm surprised, but starting off, we have two sports games, you know, NCAA Football 12 and Tiger Woods 10. Not big into sports games, really. I haven't been since NBA 2K14. Then we have Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare, Greatest Hits. Next we have Call of Duty Black Ops 2, an absolute classic. And I'll go ahead and, because this is a very unstable stack, so I'm going to go ahead and stack them in the back there. Call of Duty Ghost, not the best Call of Duty, but not the worst. I think it gets a little overhated. I'm not saying it's great, but it was decent. We've got the first Uncharted, Drake's Fortune. Sorry if I'm moving through these a little too quickly. I'll try to go a bit slower. Call of Juarez, The Cartel. I actually hadn't played this one yet. I played Gunslinger, but I haven't played any of the other Call of Juarez games. Next we have Grand Theft Auto 4. Looks like it's got an old Mega Game Zone sticker on it, but beautiful looking case, just needs to be cleaned up a bit. And it feels like, yep, it's even still got the map and everything in it. So that's really cool to see. Other than GameStop, when I got GTA 4, it's just the just the GameStop generic case with the disc inside. Next we have Sports Champions. I'll probably never play this because I don't have a PlayStation Move, but who knows, maybe someday I'll get one. Next we have Gran Turismo 5. I actually skipped this one. I just recently picked up Gran Turismo 7, and I skipped 5 and 6. I was mainly playing Forza at the time. Next we have Mortal Kombat. Also, we got an exclusive up here, play as Kratos. Very neat. This looks to be in very good shape. But, oh yeah, the cover's just slipping out a little. I was like, why do I feel paper up there? But yeah, it really is the complete edition. It's got the catalog and feels like just a slip back there. We'll go through a few of these games. Combat Pass, and this is a solid piece of cardboard. That's back when online passes were the new thing. If you had a used game, you'd usually have to pay $10 to play online. Kind of glad that went away. Next we have a classic, Dead Space 2. Includes Dead Space Extraction, but I don't know if that's I don't know if that is a DLC code or what have you. Looks like there's a manual. There's an ad for Bulletstorm and another ad. Yeah, that's the online pass. And then Dead Space merch. That's cool to see. So we'll go ahead and slip those back in there. It's cool to see all the inserts and stuff come with these games. And some of them are in rough shape, but honestly, most of them are in pretty good shape. So next we have, right afterwards, Dead Space, Greatest Hits. At least it comes with the manual and the game. So very neat. I've been playing the remake on PS5. Great game. If you want to play the horror game, this is the series to play. Next we have the OG Last of Us. Now, I rented this and I didn't buy it. We didn't have a whole lot of money at the time, so I rented it from a Redbox, and I didn't get to play through it much. So maybe someday I'll get to play through The Last of Us. I know that's an absolute crime, but at least they made a PS4 and a PS5 version too. It's funny, all these games getting ports on PS3, 4, and 5. Next we have Dishonored. I can't remember if I played this game or not, to be completely honest with you. Came with a manual. There's the disc. When did this come out? 2013, 2012? 2012, okay. Yeah, so there was a lot of bangers that came out in 2012, so it makes sense why I missed that one, but okay, this is one of my favorites. South Park, The Stick of Truth for the PS3. I still have my Cartman figure somewhere from the special edition. This game is raunchy, hilarious, and captures the essence of South Park perfectly. It's made by Obsidian, and if you don't know, Obsidian's responsible for Outer Worlds, the Fallout series, or not the series, but New Vegas, rather. And definitely worth a pickup. You could pick it up for a lot less than $50 nowadays. So definitely a pickup I'd recommend. Next we have Final Fantasy. I'm sorry to the Final Fantasy fans. Final Fantasy 23. I never played this one. That's another I'll have to play. It's got a little gunk on it, but overall looks good. I'm not going to take all the discs out because we've got so many games to go through. What is that? Artist Leona Lewis. I can't say I've heard her. I thought it was a makeup ad, to be honest. But Final Fantasy. Next we have Twisted Metal. I played the original. I never played the PS3 Twisted Metal, so I'll have to give that a try. First game without a manual. That's a good streak. Or maybe it didn't come with one. I'm not sure. But Twisted Metal. Next we have Grand Theft Auto 5. Just like Last of Us, it's on the PS3, 4, and 5. I remember picking this up around my brother's wedding. It's got the Los Santos map and the atomic blimp thing. But yeah, when my brother got married, we were down, and my mom, of course, didn't want me to buy this game. I was 15 around the time. So I had my grandma buy it for me. The classic Grand Theft Auto obtaining story. We got Final Fantasy X and X2 HD remaster, only on PlayStation. It looks like the disc fell out there. I think this is the one I've gotten the Steelbook on in one of my recent, my earlier game pickups. Just a little insert there, mainly for safety warnings or whatever have you. Next we have, again, Madden 11, just a sports game, but, you know, it's not in great condition. It looks like it's definitely had some water damage. But next on the list, we'll go. I don't have a whole lot to say about sports games. I haven't played one of these, but this is UFC Undisputed 2010. Looks like 4 exclusive fighters on PS3. PS3 was really pushing exclusivity hard. Not as hard as Xbox, but they were trying to compete. You see a lot of these games with a banner that says only on PlayStation. They tried to add extra content, beef up the games, maybe get you on their platform. This one's a little gross, so I'm trying not to touch it, but Vancouver 2010. I don't know what's on this case, but it feels disgusting, so I'm not going to touch that one. Another Sports Champions. Now, there is duplicates in this, but I still feel like I got a good deal with what I paid, which I will reveal. You know what? I'm not going to be one of those people. I spent about $100 and then $20 on shipping for all of these. So, pretty good deal, at least I feel like. And we're still going. We're about a little over halfway through the stack. We got Little Big Planet, Game of the Year Edition. And I don't know that I have this one. I know I have the Game of the Year Edition for the second one, I believe. But overall, looks like it's in good shape. Next, we have Dirt 3. I played Dirt 5 a little bit on my PS5 at launch, but it's okay. I mean, it's a fun game, but I think I prefer Forza and Gran Turismo a little more. But I'm not hating on Dirt. It's a fine game. Next up, we have one I didn't play. MX vs. ATV Alive. Now, I played Reflex right before this, and I absolutely loved Reflex. I'll have to give this one a try, but I know I tried the one after this, Supercross, and I hated that game's controls. It was awful. Next, we have a game that I actually really like. It's one of my favorite, third-person games. Third-person FPS, or third-person shooter, excuse me. Ghost Recon Future Soldier. I honestly had a lot of fun with this game when it came out. So, glad to have it back in the collection. Came with a manual and okay, that must be just one of those health and warning inserts. But, Ghost Recon Future Soldier. Next, we have Ratchet and Clank Tools of Destruction, the Greatest Hits Edition. And this one has the manual, which looks good. I I actually didn't know about that Ratchet and Clank going mobile. Oh, okay, wallpapers. I was like, did they put the Ratchet and Clank games on mobile? A random advertisement that has nothing to do with Ratchet and Clank. Very cool looking manual. They put a lot of color in it. You can tell they tried with it, but tools of destruction. Case feels good. It almost feels like I picked it up from the store. No scratches, not a bunch of dirt or anything. So that's a good pickup. Next we have a game I missed, of course, Need for Speed on the Run. Or Need for Speed The Run. I played Hot Pursuit and Most Wanted, but I didn't get a chance. I guess this one flew under my radar. So, online pass, of course. And that's it, really. This one's got, I wonder if this was sold in a certain area, because I've never seen Greatest Hits and then Greatest Hits in Spanish. So that's interesting. Next we have another game I don't know if I'm going to play because I don't have a guitar for the PS3. That's Guitar Hero World Tour. Just the disc. Looks like it's got a lot of different bands. A lot of good sounding bands. Smashing Pumpkins, Steve Miller, Nirvana. This is not for resale, so this probably came with the guitar and everything at one point. We need Guitar Hero to make a comeback. This is a game I've never heard of. Port Royale 3 Pirates and Merchants. I've never heard of it. So, what year did it come out? 2012. Okay. No manual, so I can't really look what it's about, but Port Royale 3, everybody. Next we have, I don't think I've heard of this one. I might have seen it once or twice, but Genji Dawn of the Blade, or Days of the Blade. I'm sorry, everybody. I don't have my glasses on right now. But, I mean, it looks like a cool game. What is this here? No manual, but it's got a PS3 registration for PlayStation Underground. I'm wondering if this came out of somebody's console and they just stuck it in here. So that's interesting. Next, we will go to... I played the fifth one, but I have not played Devil May Cry 4. So that's very cool. I got to pick this one up. Devil May Cry is a very fun series. It's got a very old pre-owned sticker. I don't know if we even opened it yet. I'm throwing the manual at the camera, but wow, that's a beautiful looking manual. And then it's all black and white in the inside. But at least the front looks beautiful. But that is Devil May Cry 4. And we're almost at the end of the stack. This one my wife will be interested in. She's a huge Harry Potter fan. I didn't even know they had a game for it, but this is Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. It's part 2. It's kind of covered up by the GameStop sticker, but it's in very good shape. Manual and everything. I didn't know EA made Harry Potter games. Just your run-of-the-mill manual there. Next up, and last but not least, we have Batman Arkham City. So, yeah, the case is a little broke there. But looks like we got a manual. it's advertising 3D glasses, probably for the PlayStation 3D stuff that was out. Action figures, very cool. Wow, a 2012 calendar, wall posters, they got the whole 9 yards there. And I guess there's 2 of these, funny enough. So I don't know if they contain the same info or not, but yeah, Batman Arkham City. And with that, that is a wrap on $36 games. So $100 plus $20 shipping. There's some stinkers in here, but there's also some good ones. I think I got a good deal, and that's just even more PS3 games. I mean, I'll probably be getting rid of a lot of the duplicates, whether I'm trading them or selling them outright for cheap just to get rid of them. But that's the unboxing. This is the biggest one I've done yet. So I hope y'all enjoyed, and y'all have a wonderful day.